everyone! So today I'll be showing you how to create this really cool 3D pineapple design. This pineapple can also be used as a pencil topper, as you can see here on top of this pencil, and I think it is a super cute addition to spice up any of your boring pencils. And yeah, so don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love these pineapples. By the way, I made this one using the new rainbowloom.com Persian bands. I'll have them linked down below in the description box in case you'd like to go check them out because these bands are gorgeous. So anyways, now without further ado, let's get started. First off, we're going to start with our Monster Tails red dot on the left. And I'm going to first take one of my neon orange bands and go horizontally. Then I'm going to take a neon orange band this time and go diagonally, and we're going to alternate between those two. So then you're going to go neon orange, neon green, and then neon orange again. So you should have something like this now. Now we are going to take double neon orange bands, and we're going to loop it twice around this center pin here, just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start the hooking process. So go inside the cat band, and the first band we're going to grab is this band right here. Grab that one and hook over to the right. Then you're going to grab this band next, the green one, like that. Go inside the cat band again, grab the next one, and then continue that same kind of pattern of going inside and hooking outwards. Just like that. So once you're finished hooking, you should have something like this now. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab all the bands here with our hook, and we're going to carefully pull those off of the pin and over, like that. Next, we're going to take one last neon green band, place it on this pin right here, like that. Then you're going to go inside the cat band, grab this band here, and hook over. So that way you've got kind of a symmetrical kind of shape other than the colors. So you should have something like this. And we are now going to add on another layer. So this is just for the start of our pineapple. So now we are going to go vertically on the left using single neon orange bands. And then we're going to go in a clockwise motion, outlining the perimeter with single bands. Just like that. So once your loom looks like this, we are now going to start the hooking process again, and for this you're just going to grab the bottom two bands and hook up and over the pin. It does not matter the order in which you hook over the bands. You can start on whatever pin you'd like, but I'm just going to start at the bottom left here. Grab the bottom two bands. You should have 4 bands on each pin. Be careful when hooking. Bottom 2 bands, hook over. Bottom 2 bands. Then, once you finish hooking that side, you can turn your monster tail so the red dot is on the right. Do the same things again. Just like that. So once you're finished, your loom should look like this. And then turn your monster tail again so that way the red dot is back on the left. And we are now going to start the next process. So for this, we're going to start adding in our mango bands or whatever accent color you choose. So for this, we're going to use an A-B pattern. So start with mango and go vertically, and then neon orange, and we're going to outline the perimeter, same exact thing that we did last time. Then mango, then neon orange, and continue doing the same thing. Mango, and then our last band will be neon orange. Like that. So now you should have something like this, and we're now going to start the hooking process. So again, you're just going to grab the bottom 2 bands and hook up and over the pin. So bottom 2, pull over and release. Bottom 2, over and release. Bottom 2 again, over and release. So same exact thing that we did last time. So turn your monster tail around so that way the red dot is on the right, and do the same things again. Bottom 2, pull over, bottom 2, pull over, and then bottom 2 again, pull over. So you should have something like this now. Turn your monster tail around again so that way the red dot is on the left, and we're going to do the same thing again. So last time we started by adding our accent color on first, but this time we're going to use our neon orange first. So neon orange first, and then mango, and then continue doing the same thing all the way around. Just like that. So you should have something like this now, and we're now going to do the hooking process again. So same exact thing, hook the bottom 2 up and over each pin. Like that. So you should now have something like this, and we are now going to stuff the inside. So I'm just going to turn my monster tail with the red dot on the left again. It doesn't really matter for this part. But what I like to do is I take 2 neon orange bands at a time, loop them around my finger so I make a cat band, and then I roll them off of my finger like this and then stuff them inside. And I do this a couple times. I'm probably going to do it 3 to 4 times. So here's my second time. Make sure they're tucked in inside well so that way they don't pop out or anything. Just like that. And I'll do it one last time. So did it a total of 4 times for a grand total of 8 bands stuffed inside. So it's okay if they stick out a little bit. We can fix that later, but you should have something like this now. And lastly, we're going to take 1 mango and 1 neon orange band, like this, and you're going to wrap that all around 6 pins this time because we're going to start closing it off. Can be a little tricky, like that. So it's all around 6 pins, kind of like a hexafish. And now we're going to do the same exact hooking process. Grab the bottom 2 and hook over. Bottom 2, hook over. Bottom 2, over again. Turn around. Bottom 2, over. Bottom 2, over. Bottom 2, and over. So once you're done, you should have something like this now. And we're going to go ahead and start closing it off. So for this, I'm going to be using my lime green band so that way I get the leaves on top of the pineapple. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to each individual pin, stick your hook inside the 2 bands that are there, grab 1 band color of your choice, slide through like that, and then place the other end back on your hook so that way you have something like this. So you've got a single chain link here. Pull the bottom end that's closest to the tip of your hook through the top end, like that. Sorry, I'm like off center here. And then give it a tug to tighten, like that. Do the same thing for all the rest of them. So, inside, grab the bands, hook through, just like that. Pull the bottom strand inside the top strand and tug. Oops. So continue the same process for all the rest of your pins. like that. So once you're finished, you should have something crazy looking like this, and we're gonna go ahead and tie it off. So you can't take everything off of the loom yet because it's gonna fall apart, even though we do have knots on here. But what you're gonna do is I'm just gonna start with my red dot on the left, grab these two bands here, pull them off of the pin carefully, and place them onto this pin right here in the center. Fold them over. Same thing on the right side, grab the bands here. You don't need to worry about the green band here, just ignore it. So just grab the two bands and hook over to the center here, like that. If it helps, you can go ahead and turn the green bands around. It doesn't really matter if they get tucked in, just use your hook to pull them out. Then turn your monster tail around and do the same thing to this side. Grab the two bands here, ignore the green band, and hook those over. Same thing on the right side, just like that. So you should have something like this now. Go ahead, take a single green band, stick your hook inside all the bands here, grab the green band, pull it through, place it on your hook, and do the same exact thing. Tie a slip knot and pull like that. Do the same thing to the opposite side. Stick your hook inside all the bands here, grab this band, oops, I let go of that one. Okay, grab it again, pull it through, slide it onto your hook, and then tie the knot off here. And if you happen to grab any bands in the process, just pull those out and tug like that. I am all clumsy in this tutorial. So anyways, we're going to do that one last time. You're going to grab one side, all of the bands here, which can be very, very difficult, so just be careful. Grab all of these bands here, slide them onto your hook and off of the pin, and then place as many as you can onto this pin here. Sometimes you might accidentally lose a band or drop one off of your hook. That's okay. We just want to do this so that way we get the full effect of all the green leaves being cinched together at the bottom. So carefully slide that onto the pin. Like that. And so it's okay if it takes you a while to do that. See how long it took me. It took me a while too. Then I'm just gonna kind of get these green bands out of the way so I can see clearly all the bands there. Stick my hook inside all of these bands here. Grab a single green band, slide that onto your hook, pull that through all the bands, and fold over here. So that way, oh goodness, I'm way off camera. So that way you have something like this. Pull the band through so that way you tie another slip knot, and we are now completely finished. So carefully slide all the bands off of the pin after that. And then you should have something like this. You can go ahead and shape the pineapple, however, it should be pretty shaped up already. Like that. And then after that, if you want to tame the crazy leaves all over the place, what I do is I just grab it with my fingers and I roll it so that way it gets kind of twisted. This way you can kind of control which way they bend and such, so that way they don't go crazy in all different directions. Just like that. And that is pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I really hope you like this 3D pineapple design. The leaves are kind of crazy, but that's kind of what I like about it. So anyways, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if it helped you out, and also hit the subscribe button down below. And find me on all my social media sites if you haven't already. They are linked down in the description box below as well. And I will see you guys later. Bye!